2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother.
Bad things on the horizon. Someone's gonna get hurt real bad. Drop all the way down.
Unbelievable show of balance and power we just saw. One team will be going through a table tonight. We'll see if that misfortune falls onto the Wild Samoans or the Dudley Boys. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Crank in the head.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Incoming! You gotta be kidding me!
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With the famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters. Uh-oh.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to...
And here we go. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Oh, God, jarring impact. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
And in these situations, it's hard to... not get desperate to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Of all the tours underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
Just cranking the head.
The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial, had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a...
Devon with a kick to the guts, turns his opponent over.
That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Sliding back into the ring. Sent flying out of the ring here. God, what an elbow.
What a headbutt.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
And Alpha and Sika
And the very moment he arrived as the enforcer.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North.
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
And momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Boom, Solo with a
Soon we could be seeing a submission here.
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Delivering nasty stomps.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Oh, Melo with that undeniable charisma.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. High level of offense on display from Solo.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Solo does not think they stand a chance against him.
Springboard.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Nasty kick to the face.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair. Down around into the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes. Melo scales all the way.
Up high.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Boom! Carmelo is losing his grasp for this match now.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
And he slides him back to the mat.
down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Looks like he knew what was coming up. Solo getting in harm's way. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood. Great flurry of offense from Solo.
Carmelo has to find an opening and respond. And into the corner he goes. And a collision in the corner.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
Bang! Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
Unrelenting attacks from Solo. So ruthless.
Ooh. Slips away just in time.
Hayes on the wrong side of that exchange.
Knife edge chop.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
From the top.
Samoa splash by Solo Sikoa. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner.
I ain't doing this one.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to...
And that title, the WWE... Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side. And now placed in the corner.
And Reigns got turned around there. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. There's the line to the back of the neck.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Caught with the elbow.
Pulls the ripcord. Boom! Ripcord knee. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Oh, what a right!
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Got them off their feet here. Big powerbomb.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Going up,
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Rollins. There's the
into the pin, title on the line.
Oh!
The champ not letting the ref get to 2.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
There it is, reversal.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Incoming.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Seth retaliates.
Looks like they're looking for a neck.
No! Forearm to the base of the skull.
Kick gets caught.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Fire, hold into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Look out! Stop! Are we headed toward the title change?
We got a referee out of commission here. Someone's got to make a count.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Off the barricade.
Oh, no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up on the barricade. Hit a big boot, guys. I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this?
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Tossed back into the ring. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Anticipated that.
Seth Rollins.
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Ooh. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
It's hooked in deep. His body's up.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. And he retaliates. Oh,
This, what a headbutt.
headed back into the ring.
And down with a backdrop.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Just cranking the head.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Oh.
Boom.
Reigns, ready to strike.
Launches into the air with a Superman punch.
Smashed. Send him home.
There is no mercy on the island of relevancy.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And this one could be moving to ringside. Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the big, and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften.
That is how a true champion defends their title. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the tribal chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Placing him in the corner. Man, what timing on that counter.
He dodges out of danger.
Clothesline. Seth is being overwhelmed.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman. This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Oh, ouch!
The fight is on. It is furious.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh!
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh! This is a back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off one another. Oh, I thought they were going to keep that up all night.
Boom, impact.
That could be enough to continue the reign.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. And a spear.
The champ taking care of business here.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously moved from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. But that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
So much damage has already been done.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Mere seconds away from and it's Jay.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Oof.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. These two showing how well they know each other.
Boom! Ooh, stinging kick. You saw that being telegraphed. Drop kick finds the spot.
And Sammy is countered. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games. Oh, basically... hammering their opponent into the floor. War Games on one side brawl is all perfectly legal.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career, and he needs to take it back tonight. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with... Oh, spear! Will Jay end this?
Stop it on belly. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to top rope. Uso splash! Jay can seal it here.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. Chicken wing, underhook,
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
The human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And you have to be in a lot of pain taking that many attacks to the core.
Yeah, but you really have to fight through it.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the big... Spear! Spear!
That could put Tama down for good.
Oh, answers back by any means necessary.
He's taking on some damage at this point. Meanwhile, it's Jimmy. Tama Tonga doesn't seem as composed after that.
Uso.
The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
Countdown's on to get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Never saw it coming.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
The adrenaline is pumping. Top rope.
Uso splash. Will Jay take advantage?
Climbing up the wall now. And he's got some crazy out. Uso. Uso with the Uso splash.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Top rope.
And it's Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here.
Oh, man.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
And over to the other ring he goes.
Here we go. Jimmy go.
Top rope.
Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
There's some power behind that punch. Overhand right lands.
Caught square by the haymaker. Uso.
Now Jimmy.
Uso splash.
Watch it.
And a kick.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Goes into the corner.
Punch right to the face. Off the rope. Got him on that turnbuckle.
Sami Zayn has his opponent seated on the top rope.
Here we go. What's he looking for here?
Top turnbuckle.
Will that be it? Will that be enough?
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. Crank in the head.
And a disorienting blow to the head there.
just saw was a warm-up. Now these superstars have to actually compete.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone is solo showing for now. Jacob's got to kick out. Into the pin. Jey Uso is trying to seal this one up. And Roman wins the War Games.
The new Bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenal so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen.
Oh, Skullboard! Shoulders down here! He's going for the pin. And that was only a one.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory?
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
How do you escape the abdominal stretch?
Like that.
Uh-oh. Nothing fancy there.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Dawkins' attack gets reversed.
Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck.
Just a beatdown.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3. Falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Double headbutt.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Ooh.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Oh, stomping away. And Dawkins is really being knocked around here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
With authority!
Gets out of the way of that one.
Right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE.
Up high!
Cross body from the top!
Cover! 2! A fall for him early here.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. He got out of dodge just in time.
A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he could be done very soon.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Another targeted attack to... his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Shot combination. Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders.
Tags made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Tama is overwhelming the opposition here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Just cranking the head.
Tama putting it all on the line.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
That is a power-packed punch.
Oh, knee right to the spine. And the... The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speed that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
What a punch! We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku could once again dominate as single stars.
Look at this strength. My goodness.
And Dawkins got led right into harm's way on that exchange. Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel needed. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Effective counter. Big right hand.
Hoisted up.
Look at this power slam.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Return fire from Montez Ford. Oh, the referee got hit inadvertently. Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Tama carrying the momentum in this match.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Shot combination.
Across the forehead, right to the chest, and then the throat. Wicked.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there. And he gets sent back into the ring.
All the way over.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Toss to ringside.
Foot, meet face. Samoan drop, Byron.
This is a big night for the Street Profits.
Two. He scores an early fall.
Dawkins was ready there.
with the lariat. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
It's time to catch that second. Sky high. Elbow connects. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. To the sky.
And now thrown back into the ring.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Producing a trampling.
Into the pin.
Still only got one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over. Ooh.
That got... Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and in the throat. Wicked.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
Second fall for the Islanders.